again, interview 3. We talked about the 1946-47 season with Wales, and we talked about your passion for physical fitness. Another big passion is obviously the Llanelli Scarlets, and you're very proud of your history with them. You just about had every position within the club, and you led from the front. How did all that start, Peter?
Well, my rugby career started, I would say, in the Gwendraeth Grammar School. Now, we talk about the Gwendraeth Grammar School. Now, if you listen to Max Boyce's song about the outside our factories, well, if there was ever an outside our factory, that was the Gwendraeth Grammar School. You just think of Carwyn James, then Barry John, then you had Gareth Davies, and then you had Jonathan Davies. So the 4 great outside halves. And of course in the Gwendraeth Grammar School, I was only there for a period of 4 years because my only interest in the grammar school was, unfortunately, or fortunately, I can look at it both ways actually, that my only interest was chasing after the rugby ball and chasing after girls. And of course, at the age of 14, I started working in the mines. And of course, when I went to Crosslands Colliery, I met a gentleman there by the name of Bert Peel. And Bert Peel, of course, during the war years, there was a side in Tumble, they called it Tumble ex-schoolboys. And I played for them, and Bert Peel was the physio with the team at the time. And then it came to the charity matches at Straddy. During the war, it was picked by Snetty committeeman Dick Edmonds and the Welsh Rugby Union referee Freddie Phillips from Ponderullis. And they picked the Snetty side to play for charity against the services, the Army, the Navy, and of course, during that period, there was an amnesty between the Rugby League and the Rugby Union. And of course, I played with some Rugby League players, such as Ted Ward, W. Dave Davies, Trevor Foster, and it was a wonderful experience. My first game at study was the age of 17. And of course, after the war, when the scene started, I kept my place with still Snetty, not the Scarlets then. And of course, in 1946-47, as we spoke about earlier, I was very fortunate to be picked for my country. And of course, the Scarlets has been a great part of my life, and a very enjoyable part of my life. And after my playing days, I became chairman of the club, and then I became president of the club, and I'm also now made me a life member. And of course, with the modern years of professionalism, of course, you've got a bit of a shareholder as well. But the Scarlets are very close to my heart, and I don't miss a game with the Scarlets nor the Snetty side. And I don't miss a home game. I don't travel away now. But as I mentioned, it's very, very close to my heart. And of course, in this gym here, there's quite a few of the Scarlet players that come along and do the physical exercise. Although at the new ground now, we've got wonderful facilities for the exercises, and which didn't exist during my playing days when I was a study.
Peter, we're all very proud of you here, and I know all the youngsters trying to get into the Scarlets juniors all the way up now really appreciate your advice and guidance, and they try to emulate you if at all possible. Thanks a lot, Peter.